Hey, I'm live. I don't know what happened with my live. I don't know what, I'm gonna play the opening and wait to see if you guys come back in.
Hello?
Hello.
All right, I am back. I hope it's working better. I don't know what the problem was. I wasn't seeing any issues at all, but I was told that there was it had locked up or had frozen. So, but I am back, and I want to continue. Let's see what happens. See if these trolls come back. Hey, Jeff, good to see you, man. We're getting quite a lively show, which is good because these cult members, they need to hear the truth. They really do need to hear the truth. And I'm sorry, I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychoanalyst. I'm not a therapist. I'm an ex-cult member. I was in it for 20 years. And my daughter was abused by these fucks. So I have no patience. I have no patience and I have no apologies. I ain't apologizing for my behavior. I'm not apologizing because I'm pissed, and I'm not apologizing because you fucking freaks. I ain't apologizing. Hey, how you doing? Hey, dude, look, I ain't against Hinduism, and that's all I'm gonna say, man. I ain't gonna argue with you about. I ain't gonna argue with you about dumb shit. Okay, I ain't gonna argue with you about dumb shit. Okay, it's okay now. Everything better. Everything was looking fine before. I don't know what the problem was. I guess it got overloaded with idiots. I don't know. It was like, we're here now. I guess it's better now. I guess we got overloaded with idiots, and it's not. I'm a cult. Okay, buddy. You're just an idiot. Okay, it's good. They need to hear the truth. There's no one else telling them. There's no one else telling them that they're in a cult. And they don't like it. And I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Weird Planet. Good to see you, man. I'm glad you all came back. Glad everyone is back. Yes, absolutely, man. I was having a good time. Because these people need to hear it. Fuck you. You know what? I'm sick of you and your shit. I'm sick of you and your bullshit. Don't tell me what fucking asshole, man. Queen of Karma, yeah, I'm being attacked. I'm yelling today, man. I'm yelling. I'm giving them a piece of my mind because I am not putting up with these pedophiles. These pedophiles want to come in here and defend this pedophile cult, and I'm not having it. I'm just not having it. Oh my God, how dare you deny the abuse of anyone? I know, these people are sick. The people are, that's what I'm saying. This is a sick fucking cult. If that's not cult behavior, I don't know what else to say, Queen. You know, I don't know what else to say. It just shows you, and that's what I'm doing this for, is to show the world, to show who's ever watching, how these people are. These people think they're God men. They think they're worshiping gurus. They think they're connected to God or some kind of holy man syndrome, guru worship. And look how they treat people in a talk. They want 12-year-old wives. They're gonna say, "Yo, you and your daughter wasn't abused." Can you believe that? Can you believe that? Because they worship some fucking failed chemist, piece of shit, guru, fucking pedophile. So they want to come in here and say that I'm the problem. I'm the problem. I think you worship, Gianna, I think you worship Yoga Maya and then laughs. And they think that's funny. It's like they think, oh, you worship the woman in the shoe. You worship the old woman in the shoe. Ha ha ha. She had so many children she didn't know what to do. Does that make sense? Does that make sense?
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
See the power of this cult, guys. They are totally blinded. They're so deluded. These people are so deluded. Exactly. They don't understand when they do this. We call it fair gaming, actually coined by L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah, and like I was saying the other night, is this guru stuff. This manipulation with the gurus, like the shaving of the head, and wearing the clothes and the beads and the mantras, and all of the rituals, and all of this brainwashing stuff. It's been going on for hundreds of years in India, one on one. It was just one on one. The guru would get a hold of, he'd have a bunch of people and he'd preach to them, and then one, maybe out of 100 people that he preached to, he'd get one guy that'd be like, hey, I want to be your follower. And then he'd do this thing, and he'd have his disciple. Maybe he had 5 or 6 disciples, maybe. And they learn how to do this, and they learn how to manipulate them with these scriptures and these stories and these rules and the scare tactics and the shaming and the blaming and the emotional blackmail and the spiritual narcissism and the guru worshiping and all of this stuff, and they've been doing it for years. And L. Ron Hubbard tapped into that shit. I'm telling you, L. Ron Hubbard, Scientology is Hinduism for nerds, and yes, and it's the playbook on how to attack people. Yeah, and Hare Krishnas do it too. They call me. I'm an operati. I'm an operati, and I'm an offender, and I'm evil. I'm a demon, and I should be killed. I should be killed for talking what I'm saying. They want me dead. Because that's what the scriptures say. I'm not saying that that's like one guy. That's what the scriptures say. They've been criminally charged for child abuse in their schools. It's been so documented. It's not even funny. It's not even funny. It's not even worth arguing about. Like, I don't even want to argue with these people. That's why it says, like, I'm not here to argue with you. This is of his this yeah, it's you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. That's what I say. That's what happened to my daughter. Fuck you. So here are these pedophile gurus they just worship each other. That's all they do. They just worship each other 24/7. So here they have more of their there's no audio on this. There's no audio on this. I don't know what happened with my audio. I don't I don't know what's going on with my audio, why my audio is not working. That could be a problem. You aren't asking because you care. You're asking because you want to weaponize his daughter's abuse. That's sickening. It's more. It is. It is. He wants to. He wants to use it. He wants to use that information against me in some way. It's disgusting. It's just disgusting. These people are disgusting. These people are fucking disgusting. They don't give a fuck about their kids. He doesn't give a fuck about my kid. He doesn't give a fuck. You're not entitled to anyone's abuse story. There are thousands of documented abuse cases you are choosing to ignore. Why do you need this one so badly? Yeah, you're absolutely right, Queen. You're absolutely right, and that's what I'm saying. You know, I'm not a cult expert. I'm no cult scholar. I don't know degree or in anything, but I know about Hare Krishna, and I do know about cults. And Queen of Karma knows about cults too. A lot of us know about cults. It's like there's a lot of people out here in the real world that know about what's going on, about what's happened in this cult and other cults. I know it's hard. I know it's hard. I know it's hard to understand. I know it's hard to understand that. These cults think that they have, like, they've got the answer. And no one can tell them anything. Like there's no one can tell them anything. Like if I say, well, there's pedophile gurus, and they'll go, well, not all gurus are pedophiles. Say, well, they all protect each other. Well, no, they don't all. No, who are you? It doesn't matter who I am. No, man, they want to talk about everything and everything. He wants to talk about my daughter. He doesn't want to talk about the pedophile gurus in the cult. He wants to talk about my daughter. All of a sudden now, you know, when he just thought I was just some idiot, yeah, that was one thing. But then now, oh, look, shame on me. See, now it's my fault. Well, now it's my fault. Now it's my fault. Someone isn't here going off right now, this stream. No, Guyana's not blocked. Guyana's right there. I don't know who's. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on in there. I'm trying to figure out why I've got no sound. Let me see. Is this got sound? Is this got sound?
Watching this.
Okay.
This video is very
Okay,
global
so
audience. This isn't.
Oh, okay, I get it. Oh, okay, I get it. It must have a Guyana block. If they cannot see him. Oh, okay, I got you. So this is the guy. So let me just say. So the other night, that rude guy came in. Queen of Karma, you were here. A lot of you were here. I think everybody was here. Oh, good. I'm glad my video is going viral. So this guy came in yelling at me. He was yelling. He's like, "Hey, I want to talk. Who the fuck are you? I want to talk. Hey, Don, good to see you, man." So this guy came in here, he was yelling at me. He was really rude. And he was like, "Fuck you. I want to fucking talk," or something like that. You want to see who this guy was? We want to see who this guy was. Who this guy is. This guy This is the kind of nut. These are the kind of nuts that this place that this.
Directed at you.
He's the godfather of love.
Namaste, ladies and gentlemen. Matarika, if you are watching this video is for a global audience. This isn't directed at you, my love. If I say things that hurt your feelings, I'm sorry, baby girl. But the world needs to hear what I got to say. So today, I'll be discussing ego and narcissism. Considering I've been trying to help people dissolve their ego for the past 7 years or so.
Does that look like a guy that can help you with your narcissism and your ego? And he looks at his fake watch and says, 7 years. For 7 years. I've been trying to help people with their narcissism and egotism for about 7 years.
Has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Oh my goodness. Hey Mike, I saw your edit like you are famous. Whatever, man. I don't. It's a nut. It's a nut. Hey Travis, good to see you. And Don. Yeah, hey man, I missed you, man. I miss all you guys when you're not here. He seems spiritual. He seems spiritual. He seems spiritual. Look at this. He looks totally mentally stable. He looks mentally stable for sure. Videos are going viral. I hope so, man. You know, I hope so because with all this Epstein Island crap and pedophile crap going on, and ISKCON is just like, hey, man. Yeah, he seems angry. They're always so mad. I know all that shanti, all that chanting and gurus really pisses them off, and it really makes. Oh man! As soon as I saw that, I was like, oh my god! Oh man! He's got this this monster T-lock on. He's got like this monster T-lock.
Everybody looks at me like I'm just some punk kid who thinks he knows everything and has a big ego.
Yeah, you're a punk kid, thinks he knows everything. Yep, I would say so. I'd say, yeah, that's a pretty good description.
Well, the joke's on them. I've got the Return to Sindhu subliminal playing in the background right now for anyone who tries to refute my wisdom. You're gonna wish you listened. Not long.
That sounds pleasant. Doesn't that sound pleasant? If you refute his wisdom, you haven't got long. You know, like 10 comments on my channel. I was like, he's a real. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Oh boy. So watch out for this guy. Evidently, he's a real spirit. He's a real holy man. He's got some really. So then he threatens. Hey, bro, I agree with you now. I too am realizing the shitty things. Do you stream daily? Pretty much, like five times a week, 6 times a week. Yeah, I try to do. I try to do it every day. You know, at least 5 times a week. Peace and love, but don't mess with me or I'll get you. Peace and love, or else, or else. It's funny. It's too funny, man. Yeah, you got to watch out for these God men. You know, sometimes they're too much. Too much. You see, my videos are going viral. Are they really going viral? I haven't I mean, I see the viewers or viewership is up a little bit, and it's good. I'm happy. I'm excited. You know, peace and love, or else. Accept my love and wisdom, or else. You understand? Fucking insanity. Insanity.
Has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, so that's that guy. Okay, so here's a I like this. I like goofing on this guy because, of course, he was a punk rocker, and then he became a monk rocker, and now he's just a flunk rocker. And now he's a flunk rocker. Here he is.
Maybe you can all come up a little closer, and that way people can come to the altar. Om Jnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, everybody, welcome. So we thought that we would talk about temples and the temple worship. We use the word worship, but you might want to just say meditation. It's really about meditation. We'll talk about all of that. Is that okay? Because we see so many temples in India, yes?
Okay, so the two things that bother me. One is he says temple meditation. He doesn't say temple worship. He says temple meditation, and it's not meditation. It's not meditation. It's worship. It's temple worship. We go in the temple and we worship in the temple. We worship the deities. We don't meditate. And Prabhupada made that distinction many times. Prabhupada said we worship the deities, and it can be called japa meditation, but it's not meditating in the mind. You're not thinking about japa. You're actually saying the words, and you speak the words, and then the sound goes in your ear, and you hear the words. It's not some meditation. It's not meditation. But here he wants to say meditation. And so you can draw your own conclusions as to why he doesn't want to say temple worship. He wants to say temple meditation.
Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Okay, everybody, welcome. So we thought that we would talk about temples and the temple worship. We use the word worship, but you might want to just say meditation. It's really about meditation.
You just might want to say meditation. It's really about meditation. Well, who says that? Where is that? I was a Hare Krishna for 20 years. I've been out for 14 years. That's like 35 years or 34 years, 35. No, it's even longer now. Okay, it's a long fucking time. I never heard Prabhupada ever say meditation.
We'll talk about all of that. Is that okay? Because we see so many temples in India, yes? And it's everywhere you turn, there's a temple. Does anyone know how many temples there are in Rishikesh right now? Anybody? Do you think it's in the hundreds? More? Thousands?
Possible.
Millions?
No millions. Thousands, I think so.
I have news for you.
Eh?
It's not only in the millions.
See, he's and again, I'm going to tell you right now, this is the disease of ISKCON. This is, see you, Don. Thanks for glad that you were here. Yeah, what can I do? I'm really sorry. Glad that you were here, man. I'm glad to see you here. Bro, you're so philosophically strong. Go on to write something. Well, you know, I'm doing these videos. If I can write something, I would. It's just, what really gets me about this guy is this is another, you know, the super Hindu, the white man super Hindu is going to teach about Hinduism or Bhakti Yoga. It's a Bhakti Yoga pilgrimage with the punk to monk to flunk, the failed monk, the guy who thought he was a monk. I thought I was a monk, but I couldn't make it as a monk. I couldn't make it as a punk. I couldn't make it as a monk. So now, you know, I'm just a flunky. That's all. I'm a flunky monkey, and I'm going to pretend like I'm a super Hindu, and I am qualified to, I don't know, I'm qualified to do something. Because if I keep doing this, eventually someone's going to be washing my feet, and then I'll be able to travel around on someone else's dime, you know, because that's really the goal of this whole thing. It's to get to that point where I'm the guru and I'm being worshipped. What punk band? I think he was in a band called Shelter or Cro-Mags or I forget, but he was in one of those bands. Okay, so there's that super Hindu, and then we got this guy. Okay, you were supposed to do this, Mike. I think so. This is really my thing. Now. I mean, I'm like in the zone. I am in the zone with this. Like, you know, like I get to show the videos. I get to talk about this cult and expose it. I get to tell jokes and be funny. I get to talk to you guys. I mean, it's really, you know. Bro, there can be more cults. How do I identify them, dude? I'm a little fear these taking over. Yeah, you keep watching my videos, man. I every show I go over about cults, and then I go into Krishna. It's kind of my thing now. So let's and again, I can't stress enough how everybody's guru is basically a version of this. It's a version of this. Oh, wait, what happened? I don't know if I.
Everything has meaning. Then otherwise my work would have no meaning in the world. And that's the teaching that Lord Jesus.
Let's get back here because I want to.
Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Oh yeah, I'm having an audio problem. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm having an audio problem. I don't know why I'm losing the audio on this. It's no good without the audio. You got to hear him. It's no good without the audio. You got to hear him. You got to hear him laugh and giggle. And there was a really good spot where he was laughing and giggling. Let's see if it'll.
Because it hits as true. I mean, that's how it is for me with you, based on my life.
What in God's holy name are you blathering about?
And you are in line with Krishna. Bhagavatam, you are the Bhagavatam.
Okay. She just said this blithering idiot is the Bhagavatam. She just said this blithering idiot is the Bhagavatam. To her, he is fucking insanity, man. Insanity.
Bhagavatam, you are the Bhagavat. And so when we hear these words spoken by you, it connects us so tight. It just tightens it even more.
Oh,
Every single day I come,
you
strengthen my faith.
He is just
you strengthen it more
He's eating
and
it up.
more and more.
Look at him.
And you make it such a reality. So, in your life, are you gravitating towards those that bring you closer or away from?
Mm-hmm.
And I think everyone here that's ever heard from you, if they're honest, they would say these words coming from this guru. Okay,
so I have to
hit them harder than any other word.
I have to say, I'm gonna. I just had a revelation. I just had a revelation. I know. Yeah, you are the Bhagavatam. The Sahaja is stronger than this one. Okay, I have to say that everybody, every guru is Gaurahari, and every devotee is hot lips. Okay, I'm sorry. I have to say it. I've come to that conclusion that every guru is Gaurahari, and every devotee is hot lips. And I'm talking about men and women. These guys they're no different. They're all hot lips. They are all hot lips. Look at this guy in the middle. Look at Yawning Man over here. Yawning Man, the guy in the middle, this crazy woman in the bottom. They are all as nutty and wacky as he is. This is
Coming to your theater, a special horror show shocker, a triple feature of terror. First, it's Bride of Bozo. You'll cringe when you witness the Mad Doctor bring life into the hideous carcass of the first woman Bozo.
Then it's Night of the Living Bozo. See the weird alien clown menace terrorize an entire Italian neighborhood in New York City.
And finally, the most terrifying motion picture ever created. Taste the Blood of Bozo. Bizarre rites of circus cannibals revealed for the first time ever.
So, remember, Bride of Bozo, Night of the Living Bozo, and Taste the Blood of Bozo.
A horrifying triple terror show coming soon to Orange, Indio, and Kern counties. Watch for The Bozo Walks Among Us, coming soon for Christmas.
The Bozos walk among us. Okay? The Bozos walk among us. Hey, Mike, if one is brainwashed by cults, how to get them back? I know some people in ISKCON. You can't. There's nothing you can do. You can talk to them. You can talk to them, and you can try to talk sense into them. You can ask them questions. Basically, there's no magic thing that you can do. Okay, there's no magic video that they can watch. There's no book that they can read. There's no argument that you can make. There's nothing you can do because they have voluntarily let themselves be brainwashed. And so everything that you try to do to get them out, they are actively working against that. So there's absolutely nothing you can do. you can talk to them. You can say, hey, I think that's crazy. Or you can talk to them and say, hey, there's no demon head eating the moon. Or you can say, Prabhupada was a pedophile. Or you can talk to them, but there's nothing that you can say that's going to make them go, huh? That's not going to happen. But you can lead them along, but the ultimate decision is up to them. That's why what I'm doing is important. It's letting people know. Because once they're in, they can watch my videos 24 hours a day with their eyes blocked open. Nothing's gonna get through to them. So the only thing we can really do is to let people know, hey, ISKCON is a cult and it's dangerous. It's like Scientology. It's a dangerous cult. And hopefully we can raise awareness so that people will know. That's really the only thing we can do. There's no magic. There's nothing awake. There's nothing to wake them up. It's just unfortunately, I wish there was. I wish there was. That there's not. You can help them, you can talk to them, you can and it's really hard because everybody's different. Like what might work on Paz's brother on Paz's brother is Paz is someone who comes into the chat, and his brother joined, okay? And he came and he asked me, he said, hey, my brother joined this cult. What can I do? And I said, I'm sorry, there's nothing you can do. There's really nothing you can do. You got to just make sure that nobody does join, But you can talk to them. And so, but everybody's different. Paz's brother is different than Leela Manjari. Leela Manjari might not want to hear it, or that other idiot that was in here. What was his name? That other idiot's name? That other idiot that was in here. Everybody's different. So what works for one person might not work for someone else. You might say something to one person and they get angry. How dare you say that? That's offensive. I don't ever want to talk to you again. And you say that to someone else and they go, oh, that's my... So that's what makes it difficult, because there's no standard thing that you can do. It's just, it's videos that add to ISKCON's bad name. It's embarrassing. Well, that's what ISKCON is. That's what ISKCON is. That's what ISKCON is. I'm going to show you some more. That's what ISKCON is. What do you mean bad name? That's what it is. Bad name. Bad name.
Krishna, 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 Krishna. There he is. Hey, welcome. Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna, 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 Krishna.
Look what ISKCON does. ISKCON is like, how is that any different than these fentanyl people that you see bent over in the street? You're like, Right? How are they contributing to society when they're like, this guy? It's the same thing, except this guy is the same thing. I mean, I don't see any difference. I don't see any difference between this.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
I don't see any difference between this
Krishna,
and these people on fentanyl that are bent over in the street like
Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
they provide they do as much for society as a friggin' drug addict bent over on friggin' Figueroa Avenue or something.
Krishna, 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 Krishna. Krishna,
freaking nuts, man.
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna.
Oh, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry, don't cry. Okay, good. Okay, good. Don't cry. Now laugh a little. Okay, there you go. Laugh a little bit.
Is the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Krishna.
So these are your.
Radhe.
This is what this friggin' cult will do to you. This is what this cult will do to you. And you go and you know, someone like Leela Manjari or whatever will go, oh well, that's he's a nut and those people are not. No, you're all nuts. You're all him and you're all the other guy. Every one of you. That's who you are. That's who you people are. That's who you people are. Okay, I got some more videos here. Let me see what we got. I got Rafal, my producer Rafal. He sends me so many videos, and they're all good. I mean, but I get so many I can't. Let's see. Okay, here's one. Let's see what this one is. Oh, here's one of our molester gurus. Let's see, the molester guru. Can't turn up that. Can't turn up a molester guru. Let's see. Let's see what molester guru has to say. Wait a minute. What is this? ISKCON should have a bad name. They're a cult. ISKCON should have a bad name. ISKCON is a bad name. ISKCON is a dangerous pedophile cult. If that ain't bad enough, I don't know what is. ISKCON is a pedophile cult. Its founder was a pedophile. He teaches pedophilia in his books. He says that 12-year-old girls should be married to 19-year-old men, 16-year-old girls married to 26-year-old men. He says that's Vedic. He says that's Vedic. He says there's no problem with that. No problem whatsoever. And what more do you need? What more do you need? What more, Leela Manjari, what more do you need? What more do you need? Absolutely. You can go to therapy and deprogram yourself and unravel what made you join the cult in the first place after you leave. Then you learn how to have your own autonomy again and make a decent life. Absolutely. Absolutely. You're absolutely right. And that's what Knitting Cult Lady says. You read her book. Her first book is called Uncultured. It explains what a cult is. And then there's her second book is The Culting of America, and it explains how they do it. So you can read her books, or you can just watch her videos. Just go to her channel. I have a link in the description. You can go to her channel and you can watch her videos. She's excellent. And she'll read her book to you. You can listen to her read her books, and she's really good. And she helps you understand what the fuck is going on in a cult. I mean, I can't give you a better, that's the best help you're going to get, unless you go see a therapist yourself. So, but no one's here to try to figure you out. No one wants to figure you out. We want you to figure you out. That's what we want. We want you to get your life back together and stop being scammed by this cult. That's all. That's all it is. That's all it breaks down to. Hey, We have nothing against Hindus here. You want to be a Hindu? That's great. I think it's great if you're a Hindu. Really, I'm not anti-Hindu here. Yeah, by saying bad name, you're trying. Yeah, I know. It's it's cognitive dissonance, man. They just can't handle. They can't handle it. They can't handle the fact that they're in a pedophile cult. They want to say, no, it's not. No, it's not. I'm sorry, but it is. You are, and it is, and it's something you got to face, man. And I know it's not easy. It's not hard. No, as long as you're in it, you're supporting it. I've said that for a long time. You can't do anything about it if you're in it. You gotta leave. You gotta leave. Once you leave, then you can do something about it. You can't do anything about it as long as you're Leela Manjari Dasi. And that is not your name. That's your cult name. And as long as you're going by Leela Manjari Dasi, you're in a cult. Sorry, that's the way it is.
Just walk away. There has been too much violence, too much pain. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the horror. Just walk away.
And Leela, one day you're going to remember this. One day you're going to remember, and you're going to go, yeah, I remember that guy Mike. He was right. You're going to remember, and you're going to say, Mike was right. And I'm sorry. I really am. I'm sorry that I'm the one. I am. I really am. There's fake human. Free Mataji. Free Mataji, man. I know it's hard. Listen, I know it's hard. I know it's hard. No one is saying it's not hard. No one is saying it's not hard. But you need to understand what's going on. You really do. You need to understand what's going on. And when you fully understand what's going on, it'll get easier. And the more you understand, it'll get easier. Because you're going to know what to do. You're going to know what to do. You're going to know what needs to be done. When you're in that confusion state, and you're just figuring shit out, it's confusing. But the more you understand and the more you see clearly, you're going to know what you need to do. It is painful. It is. It is, man. And I wish it wasn't. Believe me, it was painful for me. Man, it was painful for me. I was in it for 20 years. All of my friends were Hare Krishnas. I was at the LA temple. I was the secretary of the Hare Krishna Society. I had a little tiny position. You know, I was like, I wasn't nobody, but I wasn't anybody, but I wasn't nobody. I had a little tiny, I was the secretary of the Hare Krishna Society. I was working, doing web pages, doing all this bullshit. I had my service. I was chanting my rounds. I was shaved up. I was all of that. 20 years. I know what I'm talking about. And when I left, it was hard. It wasn't easy. And I didn't do it overnight. So I know you can't just get up tomorrow and walk away. I know that. I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. I love Hindus too. I love Hindus too, man. My friend in India, I have a friend in Vrindavan who's a Hindu. He's a Vrijabasi. Well, I don't have anything against Hindus. I don't have anything against anybody, really, except these pedophiles. These pedophiles and these gurus, man, that's it. You gotta figure it out, man. I don't have a problem with anybody that's doing their shit. But if you're in a cult, yeah, you gotta figure that out. That's something you gotta figure out, man. Yeah, dusk within. If you love Hinduism, walk away from this cult. The best thing you can do, if you love Hinduism, the best thing you can do is say fuck you to this cult. Because this cult is a fucking fuck you to Hinduism. You got nothing but a bunch of white supremacists running around thinking they're super Hindus, wanting all the Hindus to submit to them. Thinking that this white guy is some super Hindu. Like, this guy is some super Hindu. This guy, friggin' whiter than white, dude, is some kind of super friggin' Hindu guru guy. Look at him. Oh yeah, he feels Krishna more than anybody. He's laughing and giggling, crying. He's so powerful that he got this guy rocking back and forth. He's just all in on the fucking scan. Nityananda. What a bunch of bullshit. And I know, because I was in that bullshit. If we all leave, nothing will be done to change it. Used to. So, but you won't have nothing to do with it. So you're saying you'd rather be part of it than leaving it? Is that what you're saying? If I leave, the abuse will still be going on, so why should I leave? Is that the stupidest fucking thing I ever heard? Is that the stupid... People, can I ask my people in the chat, is that the stupidest fucking thing you've ever heard? If I leave, nothing will be done to change it. The abuse will still be going on until somebody stays and puts a stop to it. No, you put a stop to it by you not participating in it, because you're not stopping anything. You are not stopping anything by remaining in it. You are delusion times 9. You're not stopping anything. You only want to stay in it because it's comforting to you. And you don't give a fuck about all the people that are being harmed every day that you're in it. And you're contributing to that harm. You're contributing to it by being in it. You're nothing but a friggin' decoration for them so that they can say, oh, look, Leela Manjari's having a good time. She's not being abused. Leela Manjari's one of us. You're a pick-me. You're a pick-me like all these other women. You're up next to your guru, and you think that your proximity to your guru is protecting you from whatever. You're the cause of all this shit. People like you staying in it is what's causing this shit to go on. I'm sorry, man. I need to speak the truth. And I'm not going to stop speaking the truth because of you. I'm just not. Yes, I know. They do that. They do that. They do that on purpose. They do that on purpose. You're absolutely right. And it's disgusting. It's disgusting. And that's why this Leela Manjari is so brainwashed, she can't figure it out. She thinks it's better for her to stay in a pedophile cult than to leave. She thinks it's better that she stay because she's deluded into thinking she's doing something. She deluded herself into thinking that it's better for her to stay in this cult and try to fix it than to get the fuck out. How fucking deluded can you be? That's aura that after that all shit things you are here. Yeah, you know, I wasn't here for a long time, man. I had to have a realization. I walked away from this cult, and for 14 years I didn't do shit. I was getting my life back. And then I realized one day, I was like, you know what? I really should be doing something. I'm not saying everybody needs to do something. That's just me. That's just me. That's just me. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of cults and stuff, and there's a lot of cults, and there's a lot of things that aren't cults. There's a lot of ways to love God or do whatever you want to do, and it doesn't involve being in a pedophile cult. There's a million ways to enjoy life without being in a pedophile cult. That's what I'm saying, and there's no reason to be part of it. No, you're not changed. You are not changing anything. That's the point. You're not changing anything. You're deluded into thinking you're changing something. What are you changing? Tell me what you've changed. What have you changed? You ain't changing nothing. You're helping them. You're helping them. You're helping them abuse kids because you're in it and you give them a good face. And you come on here and you say, no, everything's good. I'm helping to change it. I'm good. I'm good. I'm doing good. That's what you're doing. You're just in here defending them. You're defending them. You're saying, yeah, there's bad stuff, but hey, I'm helping. Hey, you ain't doing nothing. You're deluded. You're deluded into thinking that you're helping. Delusion on self. She thinks she's doing something. She in a racist, sexist, pedophile cult, and she thinks she's doing something. She thinks she's doing something. That delusion on steroids, man. Delusion on steroids. How is she going to put a stop to it? I know. What is she going to do? She's going to go tell her guru, hey, I heard there's some bad thing going on in ISKCON, and I hope you're not part of it. Are you part of it? Oh, no, I'm not part of it. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I did my part. I'm glad I did. I'm going to go tell Mike. I'm going to go tell Mike that I did something good. I asked my guru if he was part of it, and he said no. So there you go. See, I'm doing good. I'm helping kids. I'm helping kids. I'm protecting kids, man. Like you're doing about as much as Paranjan. You're doing as much as this fucker. Doesn't do a fucking thing. Guy doesn't do a goddamn thing. Sit here and talk about how great he is. How much he's doing this and he's doing that. Meanwhile, he ain't doing shit because he's promoting Madhu Pandit and Tattva Darshan. So even the people that think that they're doing something and sitting there talking about how great they are, they ain't doing anything either because they're still in it. They're still in it and they're still promoting these fucking pieces of shit. You don't care about anybody. I'm going to say it right to your face. You don't give a fuck about anybody but yourself and worshiping your guru. You don't give a fuck about anybody. Who do you care about? You name somebody that you care about. Name somebody that if they were dying, that you would leave this cult to go save them. Name that person. Name that person that if they were terminally ill and the only way that they would live is if you left this cult. Who is that person? And you could never be a Hare Krishna again. In order to save that person's life, you had to stop being a Hare Krishna forever. There ain't nobody on this planet that you would stop being a Hare Krishna for. And I'm not your mother, not your father, nobody. You wouldn't do it. You don't care about anybody. You don't care about anybody because there's not one person on this planet that you would stop being a Hare Krishna for. Name that person that you would stop being a Hare Krishna for. Who would you stop? If your mother or father were dying, terminal illness, and the only cure would be you not being a Hare Krishna, would you stop being a Hare Krishna? Would you do that? Well, if you can't change the scriptures and you can't change, then you're not going to change child marriage. Do you want to see the part about child marriage? You want to see the part about child marriage? Do you want to see the part about child marriage? You want to see the part about child marriage? I don't know. You're in the cult. You're not changing anything. I know. It is so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. Do you want to see the conversation about child marriage? I mean, is it going to change anything? That's the thing. Is it going to change anything? So in this conversation, Prabhupada says from the Veda base, this is Mayapur, 1977. This is 1977. Room conversation. And you can even hear him talk. You can even hear Prabhupada speak. So this is real. This is real shit, okay? This is real. This is real. I'm not making this shit up. Prabhupada says right here. Anyway, he has made one arrangement with another devotee to marry this devotee's daughter. Prabhupada, Radha Vallabha. He is 19 years old, and he made arrangement with Prabhupada. This boy, Radha Vallabha. Yes, the boy that wrote that. And he made arrangement with another devotee to marry her daughter at a later date. She's only 12. So I told him not to do anything until I spoke to you, because I don't think this has ever been done in our movement yet. Prabhupada, Radha Vallabha. I don't think anyone has ever done this before in our movement, the Vedic system. So I had a few questions about it. First of all, I told them that they shouldn't associate until the actual time they get married. Prabhupada, no, marriage, they do not speak. That is the disease in your country. That there is no objection, 19 years old boy and 12 years girl. It is a very good combination. So Prabhupada there is saying, yes, 19-year-old boy, 12-year-old girl, very good. Get them married. And you're gonna change it. You're gonna change that now. So somehow you're gonna change that, Leela. You're gonna change that. Oh yes, absolutely. You let me know. You let me know when things change. Sure, absolutely. You ain't changing anything. You're just gonna get more ISKCON freaks to join Mike's live stream to defend the cult. Yeah, they can bring them all. Bring them all in here. I'll yell at everybody. I don't give a fuck. The amount of manipulation done with scriptures by this cult is insane. Even Bhagavad Gita is not as it is. It is absolutely, Dusk. It's yeah. Gaudiya Math, ISKCON, Ritvik, they're all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. Bedtime stories. Yep. It's bedtime stories. So so that's child marriage. So if you think that you can stay in ISKCON and you're going to change, I'm not defending anyone. You can say I am, but I know what I'm doing. Okay. So let me ask you, since you know what you're doing, tell me what you are doing. Tell me what you are doing. You say right here, I'm not defending anyone. You can say I am, but I know what I'm doing. So what is it that you're doing? Tell us all. Tell us all right now what you're doing. She's a good person that got mixed up in this cult. Absolutely. She got mixed up in this cult. She's a good person. She got mixed up in this cult. So Leela, tell me what you're doing. So you know what you're doing. You say you're not. I'm not defending anyone. You can say I am, but I know what I'm doing. Well, you're defending your guru. You're defending your guru. I know that, and your guru defends these pedophiles. and until your guru comes out and says that these ISKCON gurus are Leela's trying to help within the cult. I know she is, but she's not. She wants to help, but she's not helping. She's actually doing harm. And that's the disease, is that you think you're helping. It's like I thought I was helping. Believe me, I thought I was helping. I thought that being a Ritvik, I was helping. But I wasn't. So the only real way to help is to leave. You have to leave. That's it. That's it. You can't help by being in the cult, because as long as you're in it, you're helping the cult. You're helping the cult. And you can say, I know I'm doing this, I'm doing that, but you're not really. You're deluding yourself. So, like Weird Planet says, good luck with it. But if you were actually doing something, you'd tell me what you were doing. You would say, I'm holding meetings on women's rights. You would say, I'm holding meetings on women's rights. I'm holding meetings on children's, protecting children, but you're not, because you can't, because they won't let you. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is I know. You can say all you want, but I already know. I was in it for 20 years. I know you're not doing anything. Okay, so tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. You said, I know what I'm doing. So tell me what you're doing, and I won't put you in the basket. You need to tell me what you're doing. Tell me what you're doing. What are you doing? You meet with other Matajis and you sit around and you talk about how all you can do is make flower garlands, and you're not allowed on the altar when you have your period, and you're not allowed to do whatever when what is it? What is it that you do? Just tell me. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Thank you for coming and liking and sharing and subscribing. I mean, I'm doing it with you guys. Absolutely. We're all doing this together, man. We're doing this all together now. So I'm not trying to put you in the same basket, but you got to tell me what you're doing. What are you actually doing? Are you talking to your guru and saying, hey, man, I think women, women should have more rights. I think women should be able to dance with the men in the kirtan. I don't think 12-year-old girls should be married. I don't think these pedophiles should be protected. Are you telling them that? Are you saying that? Hey, I appreciate it, man. Thanks. And together we'll all do this together. And we can help Leela Manjari. And we can help so that she doesn't become Rupa Manjari. Because we don't want her to become Rupa Manjari. She ends up marrying some Narayan character who raping her night and day, telling her that she's dumb, she got a small brain, she likes to be raped, and his Prabhupada's this and that. You know that? Leela Manjari is like one Narayan away from being Rupa Manjari. Yeah, you're doing all of that? You're not doing any of that. You're not doing any of that, otherwise you would have said it. But you're only saying, yeah, I'm doing that because I said it. But you're not doing any of that. You're not doing any of that. Because they won't let you do that. They're gonna say, Mataji, you can't do that. Who are you? See, you think I don't know what it's like to be in ISKCON. You think I don't know what it's like to be in ISKCON for 20 years. I know more about ISKCON. I've probably forgotten more about ISKCON than you would ever know. I know how to go to use this database and find out all this stuff. I know how to do that. I know how to figure out it's a pedophile cult. I know how to do that. I know. You waited for Mike to say all that, and then you're saying it. I know. Oh, yes, of course, because you're doing it all in secret. So you have to do it all in secret, right? So your cult is so open and everything is so free, you have to do everything in secret because you're afraid that if you say something now, then something might happen to you. See, I know you can't say anything, you can't do anything, and you can't even say what you want to do. You can't even say what you want to make better. I mean, what is it that you want to make better? I thought it was perfect. So you're talking in circles. Nobody gets to call me Mataji for a start. I hate it. Yeah, well, you're in a cult, and that's what they call you. How long have you been in? And she's probably, I feel sorry for her. She's probably born in it, and she don't know anything else. And I really feel sorry for that. I really feel sorry for that. But if she didn't, she got scammed by one of these gurus, just like Paz's brother. And it's just so sad. It's just so sad because, Leela Manjari's got family. She's got a mother and father that gave her a real name that they loved, that they picked out when she was a baby, before she was born. They went through all of this deciding what they were going to name her because they loved her. They gave, 9 months of pregnancy. They probably had a whole, nursery for her, like a crib and a whole thing. And they're going to name her if she wasn't born in the Hare Krishnas. And they probably had like a crib, a whole baby room, with baby stuff around, maybe Disney stuff, and whatever that was, the Disney babies, Muppet babies, and it was all decorated for her. And then her mother went into labor, and I hope it was really nice, painless labor her mom went through, and then she was born. Her mom held her, and she said, "Oh, look, we're gonna name her Linda, or we're gonna name her Marjorie, or we're gonna name her Michaela, or we're gonna name her Lisa or Leslie, or whatever name they gave her." Right? They gave her 13 years. She's 13 years, only 13, only 13. So I have 20. I've been in for 20. So I still got you on 7. So little Leela here. She, whatever her name was, Leslie or Linda or Laura or something with an L, or something with an M, Michelle or something. Hey, Greg, good to see you. Great, good to see you here, man. And so then they named her. Her mother and father gave her this name. Let's name her Leslie Marie, or Linda Michelle or something, right? And they named her, and they loved her. They were like, "Oh, it's such a beautiful baby," and they cared for her and changed her diaper and did all this, put her to school, bought her books, sent her to school, raised her to be a good little girl, whatever. And she grows up and she joins this cult, and now she thinks her parents are demons. She gave up the name that they gave her so that she could have some name that some guru guy decided he's going to call her Leela Marie or Leela Manjari Dasi, because that's part of the breaking the identity and giving her breaking her past. So she's no longer that old person that she used to be. Now she's got a new name, a new identity, new beliefs, new worldview, new God, new everything. So now she goes by this name that some guy gave her. Some freak like this. Some freak like this gave her a name. Some freak like this decided that he was going to change the name that her parents gave her, that her mother and father lovingly gave her out of the goodness of their heart. With all the love that they had in their heart, they gave her that name. And then she's like, "Fuck that name. I'm gonna go by the name that's this freak guru who says he's a god man. He calls me Leela Manjari. So I'm gonna go by that name." And actually, Leela Manjari was a little 12-year-old girl that was getting raped by God, by Krishna. Krishna was having sex with Leela Manjari, and so that's my name now. I have the name of a little 12-year-old girl that was having sex with God during the Rasa dance on a full moon night in Nidivan or Sevakunj or wherever she believes. There's this imaginary story took place. So that's Leela Manjari for you, right? Leela Manjari, is that you? She wants to reform something that cannot be reformed. She wants to reform something that cannot be reformed, and that's how deluded she is. That's why I'm saying she's no different than the hot lips over here. Leela Manjari is hot lips. Where's hot lips? I don't have hot lips. There she is. There's Leela Manjari.
But they don't want to be truthful, you know.
There she is down the bottom. She's talking right now.
Misconceptions are so, I mean, unless you give up those thoughts in your head, that false identification in your head, until you give that up, you're just going to be bound to this material. You're going to be bound to it and make it so real.
That's Leela Manjari. That's how she talks. She says that she talks the same way. She repeats the same nonsense that this woman is repeating. And this is the same nonsense.
Where when you hear from you, it's purifying again and again and again, purifying, clarifying, and it tightens it.
No, I don't have you wrong. I don't have you wrong at all. I have you pegged perfectly. I pegged you perfectly. I know you perfectly. I know you perfectly. The story I just gave was perfect. You had a name, Linda or Leslie or Laura or whatever, or Michelle or Monica or whatever your name was that your parents gave you, lovingly gave you when you were born. And then you gave it up. You gave up that name. You gave up that name so that some freaky guru like this Gora Hari guy, just like him, gave you this name, this Leela Manjari Dasi name, the name of a 12-year-old girl that had sex with God. And you're so proud of that. You're so proud that you have the name of a 12-year-old girl that has sex with God. I'm Leela Manjari Dasi. My guru gave me the name of a 12-year-old girl that has sex with Krishna. Isn't that great? Isn't that great? I'm named after a little girl that was abused by God. I know, isn't that? I feel sorry for you. You should be adult enough to see that you cannot reform it. No, she's deluded. And this whole thing about, this whole thing about reforming ISKCON is all a bunch of bullshit. She knows she can't reform anything. She knows nothing's ever going to change, and that she's not going to, she's going to, dun, da, 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 I'm Leela Manjari. I'm here to save ISKCON. I'm here to save ISKCON. I'm here to save. Her guru is Kripa Moya Das. It's another pedophile protector. She doesn't think he's protecting pedophiles, but he is. It's so sad. This is so sad. And this is what I'm saying. You know, I'm harsh. I'm rough around the edges. Obviously, you can see I'm pretty rough around the edges. Just like our buddy Gora Hari here. He's probably a little better looking than I am. But I know I'm rough around the edges. But I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about, man. and she's delusional. She's delusional, but you know, maybe she'll come back and she'll find the truth one day. I think maybe one day she'll find the truth. I don't think she's ready, but what can you do? Yeah. Okay, so that's part of the problem is it's rigged. It's rigged from the start. It is. How can you be part of it? I know. How can you? I know. That's what I was saying earlier. I already went through that with her. How can you be part of something that's so racist and sexist? I know. How can you can't reform poison? I know. I showed her the part about child marriage. She doesn't care about that. I showed her the conversation with Prabhupada. You know, what truth do you know? What truth do you know? Okay, so you know the truth. Okay, let's get into it. You know the truth. What's the truth? Tell us. Tell us the truth. Krishna's tu Bhagavan Swayam. Is that the truth? Fucking it. So fucking stupid. I know the truth. What's the truth? What's the truth, Leela Manjari? What's the truth? If she knew the truth, she'd leave. If you know the truth, to change it, what are you going to change? What are you going to change? What are you going to change? You know, it's funny that she says she's going to change it. GBC just had this big meeting. Where is it? I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. Oh boy, I don't. See, yeah, pause, man. I'm glad you're here, man. So, you know, we got a live one. We caught one to catch a predator. So we actually have a female ISKCON person who is protecting and promoting ISKCON. She thinks she's going to change it. She thinks she's defending it by saying she's trying to change it. She thinks she's changing something. She thinks she's changing something. And I keep asking her, what are you changing? She can't answer. She can't say. She can't say. It's just so sad. It is so sad. So sad.
Unga!
If she really wanted to change it, she'd leave and join us. You know what? You're just you know, you're trying to sit on both. You're trying to sit on the fence. You're trying to sit on the fence and say that they're this and they're that, but you don't really mean it because you're in it and you don't want to leave. So you know what? Now you're just being dishonest. Now you're just being dishonest, and that's one of the worst things is when you sit there, when these Hare Krishnas sit there and they want to talk about truth and honesty and the 26 qualities of a devotee, and they sit there and lie. And they just sit there and lie. They just lie, you know? They want to talk about devotional service and Krishna and loving God and satyam and truthfulness and all of these things, right? And then they sit right there and lie, and will lie right to your face. Sit there and lie right to your face. Like, I've already shown her a part about child marriage. She says, well, I'm not down with child marriage. Well, your cult is. Your cult is. The cult that you're in is down with child marriage. You say, well, I'm not down with all the sexism. Well, your cult is. The cult that you're in is down with sexism. Well, I'm not down with all the racism. Well, your cult is. The cult that you're in is down with racism. Your cult that you have joined is down with child marriage. The cult that you're in is down with domestic abuse. The cult that you're in says that women are less intelligent. The cult that you're in says that women have small brains and like to be raped. The cult that you're in, the cult you are in. Why is that so hard to understand? We're talking about the cult that you are in. I know, Dagmar. I know, like we didn't think we could change. I know, it's so fucking ridiculous. It's sad. It's ridiculous, but it's sad. It is so sad that they can screw up a person's brain like this. That they can screw up a person's brain like this. Absolutely. You're in the cult. It means that you're like an alcoholic and you have not realized your addiction. Absolutely. Absolutely. She just can't see it. She just can't see it. And this is like an intervention for her. I know. It's like, why do you want to change this cult? I want to change the mafia. The mafia is really bad, but I think that I can change it. I think I can take the mafia and I can turn it into like a really nice Italian restaurant. You know, we'll just cut out all the killing and we'll cut out all the prostitution and we'll just cut out all of the bad stuff. And you know what's left is going to be a really nice Italian restaurant. That's what we're going to do. We're going to fix the mafia and we're going to turn it into a really nice Italian resort. It'll be like, you know, the Venetian in Vegas. It'll be like the Venetian. It'll be really nice. It'll have an Italian accent, and they're gonna dress real snazzy. None of that killing and gangster stuff. We're gonna get rid of that. But it's gonna be really nice once we clean up the mafia. It's gonna be really nice. You wait and see. You just wait and see. I guarantee it. No, I'm not. No, I'm not crazy. I'm really serious.
Has the whole world gone crazy? Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
Yeah, it's going to be a really nice Italian resort. We're going to take the whole mafia and we're going to clean it up, and we're going to get rid of all the bad guys, and we'll keep the good guys, because there's a few good guys in the mafia. Not everybody's bad. We're going to keep the good guys. Shitting direction or position doesn't change a thing. Oh, fake human. I know it is so sad that she's so deluded that she thinks she's gonna. She knows she ain't changing anything. That's what I'm saying. That's the really sad part. Is it's self delusion. She's like convinced herself that if she stays, that it's gonna change. She really thinks it's gonna change. She really thinks it's gonna change. It is so sad. It is so sad. The gurus who created this cult were all criminals. Just look them up and see. I know it is so easy to do. It's so easy to do, man. Look, they got.
So I asked Prabhupada, we're all jockeying position, and Karendra asked me if I wanted to go on the morning walk. I said, sure, What am I going to say, no?
I know that this guy's a pedophile guru. That's what you're saying, but it's not the truth because you don't know yet. No, we do know. We do know. You're the one that doesn't know. You keep saying that. You keep acting like this is another pedophile guru, and it's just more proof. She doesn't know what she's talking about. She thinks that she's going to rid ISKCON of these guys. Leela Manjari, she's super Mataji. She's super Mataji to the rescue. Ain't nothing changing. I'm so stupid. She's super Mataji. She's super white Mataji. And who exactly? She's going to convince the entire GBC. She's going to convince not only the entire GBC, but she's going to convince all the gurus and sannyasis that they're all wrong and that she's right, that she's super Mataji. That I'm not going to do anything. Yeah, you're going to do everything. You're super white Mataji, and you're going to do everything. You're going to get everything done. You're going to get everything done. Here's my advice to you.
Just walk away. There has been too much violence, too much pain. Just walk away, and there will be an end to the Hara. Just walk away.
Keshava Bard. You met him a few times as well at the London Hospital. Yeah, all of these guys. If you go to Mayapur and you flip a coin up in the air, chances are it's going to come down and hit a pedophile in the head. That's how many pedophiles are in ISKCON. Something is not right here. That's what law enforcement is there for. Just look what happened to Prince Andrew. Yeah, I think I think the tide is turning, man. I think the tide is turning. I think the tide is turning against pedophiles, and this Epstein thing is shedding a light on it's shining a light on pedophiles. It's like turning on the kitchen light and all the cockroaches, seeing where all the cockroaches are. Because now people are like they're looking. They're like, why were you on Epstein Island? Why were you talking to this guy? Why were you talking to that guy? Why were you on the plane? Why were you sending an email to Jeffrey Epstein? Right? Everybody's looking now. They're like, now that we know who this guy is and what he was doing, and then we look at all these emails and everything, and we go, why is Deepak Chopra asking about little girls at Jeffrey Epstein? Why is Noam Chomsky talking about little girls? Why are all these people talking about little girls? Right? Everyone's looking now. Everyone's got this. They raise a suspicion. It raises suspicion. The same thing with these guys now. It's going to be the same thing with these guys now. Because everybody's got the antenna for pedophiles. It's like, pedophile? What? Who? ISKCON? Gurus? Pedophile gurus? Distributing books? To little kids? You know what? Let's make a date. You come back here. Well, I'll be gone. I'll be dead. You come back here in 20 years. You tell me how things have changed, okay? Ain't nothing changing. And that's the thing is, I don't know where you got the idea that you are going to change this male-run cult. I don't know where you got that idea. I don't know how you came up with the idea that Leela Manjari Dasi is going to go and talk some sense into these guys. Little Leela Manjari Dasi is going to talk some sense into Keshava Bharati and convince him not to molest little kids anymore. That's what she's going to do. That's the delusion. That's the delusion of these people. We don't care. We don't want to be part of this shit. We don't want to be part of something that has to be changed and that is full of pedophiles and they all have to be run out. You know what? We'd rather just bulldoze it down and bury it. We'd rather just bury it. We don't want you to fix it. We don't want you to fix it. Like you get into an accident and your car is totaled and the insurance company says, "Now we're not going to fix it. We're just going to get you a new one. We're not going to fix it." ISKCON is totaled. You don't fix it. There's no fixing it. Yes, bro was telling people he was a pure devotee. And Leela Manjari's guru's telling her that he's a pure devotee too. Oh, guess. Take a guess. Let's figure out where this is going. Okay? Let's figure out where this is going. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're so deluded. You're so deluded. I don't want to sound condescending, but you're so deluded. I don't know what to say, man. I'm going to say it again.
Just walk away. There has been too much violence, too much pain. Just walk away.
I guess.
And there will be an end to the horror. Just walk away.
For Leela Manjari, there hasn't been enough. There hasn't been enough violence, not enough pain. She needs a few more kids to be molested. She needs a few more Rupa Manjaris to be raped and abused. She needs a few more Salochans to get shot in the head. She needs a few more gurus to molest some more girls. She needs a couple more Lokanath Swamis. She needs a couple more of these guys. She needs a few more. Why are we going to rush things? No hurry. There's no hurry. Besides, Leela Manjari's having a good time. We don't want to mess up her good time just because a bunch of kids got abused and a bunch of women got raped and guys getting shot and getting buried under rivers in New Vrindavan and little kids getting molested in Mayapur and little girls getting married off to strange men, taken to India and raped, and little girls getting married, getting raped behind a Kirtan festival stage, and little girls, who knows what. Yeah, don't bother Leela Manjari with all that. She doesn't want to be bothered with all that. She's too busy having a good time. Don't mess up her good time. Don't mess up her good time. She don't want to hear about all that. She didn't want to hear about all that. She's too busy having a good time. I don't want to hear about all those little kids that were abused. Please don't. Do we have to talk about that? Do we have to talk about that? Can't we just chant? Can't we just chant and be happy? No, we're not chanting and being happy. We're talking about the abused kids and the abused women. We're talking about Rupa Manjari. That's you. That's you. That's you. That's you. You are what bothers you. You are what bothers you. I know, like somehow you're the only person who will change the world. I know, it's the God man. It's the God man. Yeah, oh yes, you're gonna be changing that. Yes, Leela Manjari Dasi, the savior of ISKCON. The savior of ISKCON. Yes, absolutely. And the delusions continue. The delusions continue. Everybody, I'm glad you came in here so everyone could see. Yeah, speaking up is a good thing. Just protect yourself, because people who speak up, bad things happen to them in ISKCON. That's why you got to leave. That's why you got to leave. That's why you don't want to talk. You already know that you're in danger if you speak out and you say too much. You already know that. Because you know about the guy that got shot in his van, don't you? You want to see pictures of the guy that got shot in his van? Leela Manjari? You want to see pictures of the guy that got shot in his van? Should we show her pictures of the guy that got shot in his van? I don't know if she can handle it. I'll bring up the pictures so you can see what it looks like. I'll bring up the pictures so you can see what it looks like. I don't have his picture on here. This guy was murdered by these freaks. He was shot in his van, killed. And those are his two kids. He killed his kids too. They killed his kids too. It's really sad. It's really sad they killed this guy. Killed him and his kid. But of course, he was trying to change ISKCON too, and he got killed. He got shot in the head. Let me see if I can find the autopsy photo. I don't know. They don't have it here. No, I guess. I don't know. I can't find it. I guess they. You've seen them, huh? Okay, so what do you think of that? What do you think of that? Do you know that he was trying to change ISKCON? You think you're going to change ISKCON? You think you can change ISKCON better than he did? He was trying to change ISKCON. He got shot in the head. And now you're trying to change ISKCON too? You're really that deluded? You're really that deluded? Slochan was killed, yeah. Yeah, he was killed. He shot in his van about a half a mile from where I live. He was shot about a half a mile from where I live. He was shot right behind my high school. Oh yeah, you're very deluded. Yes, you're gonna change ISKCON. Yeah, Queen of Karma. Yeah, she thinks she's gonna change ISKCON. She's gonna change ISKCON. Tell me how deluded do you have to be to think that this woman is gonna change ISKCON? She thinks it's gonna change ISKCON. And you can't change it because it comes from I already showed her. I showed her in the Veda base what the teachings say. She can't get it. She just can't. She can't get it. She's too gone. She's too gone. I know. And this is Leela Manjari is an example of how harmful this cult is. This cult is so harmful that it has her under control. She can't think. She's totally. In fact, they've. Oh no! This guy again! This guy again! Oh man, y'all ain't any better than this kind of bunch. You know what, dude? Hey, dude. Hey, you know what? Hey, Godfather. Hey, Godfather. Are you really the Godfather of love? Are you really the Godfather of love? You really got something loving to say? Tell me something loving. Tell me something loving, Mr. Godfather of love. Mr. Godfather of love, with your big monster T-lock on. Yeah, tell me something. Tell me something, Godfather of love. Come tell me something. Tell me something loving. Tell us all something loving, Mr. Godfather of love. I'm the Godfather of love. Tell me something. Tell me the Godfather of love. You seem very egotistical and narcissistic. I hope you get some help. Yeah, he ain't getting any help. He ain't smart enough to get any help because he's the Godfather of love. I'm the Godfather of love. And if you don't like what I have to say, I'm going to get mad. The Godfather of love. I'm the Godfather of love. I know. Shouldn't they be chanting? I know. Shouldn't they be chanting? I know. How come the Godfather of love isn't worshiping Kali Ma or Ganapati or Kalki or Nrsingadev or I don't know. He looks like he should be on ayahuasca. Where's his video? I had a video of the guy. Where'd he go? I gotta find it. I'm gonna find this guy. Godfather of love. Where's my Godfather of love? I hope that I hope I can get some subscribers out of this guy. Let me see. Oh, here he is. Hey, is this you?
I deeply, deeply love every human being. I do. I know I come off as such a cruel person. But it comes from a place of love. I promise you it does.
Hey, go find someone else to love, okay? Go find someone else to love. We don't want your love here. We really don't want your love here. Peace and love. Peace and love, or else. I know. It's like the scariest love I've ever seen in my life. The Godfather love. Your words are very angry and you use ad hominems. There is no love behind your words. The guy's a mental case. I'm gonna tell you right now. That this guy right here, this guy is a full-on mental case. This is the kind of guy that will track you down and shoot you in your van if you say anything about his guru. That's who he is. Peace and love, or be humble, or get humbled. Yeah, this guy is a psychopath who will track you down and he will shoot you in your van if he doesn't like what you say. If he doesn't like what you say, he will. Oh my goodness.
Throughout my lifetime, if women would have appreciated me for the nice guy that I was. But it's all a learning experience. I like this version of myself much better. I should really be thanking all the women that have mistreated me throughout my lifetime.
Women don't like Godfather of love. The women don't like the Godfather of love. These peace cut people are creepy. Oh, the poor little Godfather of love, man. He didn't get enough love in life. His daddy didn't like him. His daddy didn't love him. That's for sure. Look at that. That's the look of a man who did not get love from his father.
Forced me into very deep reverence of Ma Kali, who completely destroys ego. Yes. She does not mince words. She can be very harsh and very cruel to those who do not honor her, to those who do not understand her.
Oh, there's another. I can't get my yeah. Just another friggin' Gorahari. This is another fucking freak. This is another fucking freak. Or you just like to appropriate all culture? Yeah, he's into all of it. It's like I don't know. I got the dream catchers over here, and I got the Star of David over there. And I got some, I got a tree. I got a laughing tree, and then I got some stockings. I got stockings over here. Yeah, I got some dream catchers. I got some Kali up there. I got some Buddha, a little Buddha man. I got a little everything, man. I got it all. I got all the bases covered. And then I got this, I don't know what this fucking shit is on my face. Oh, man. Man, I attract all kinds, man. I'm telling you, I attract all kinds. And that's it. This cult, it's
the whole world gone crazy.
The whole world gone crazy.
Am I the only one around here who gives a shit about the rules?
You know, my stream, my live stream is like throwing chum in the ocean and seeing what pops up. It's like throwing a bucket of raw fish in the ocean to find out what scavengers are going to come up to eat. We got Leela Manjari in here thinking she's going to change this con. I'm Mataji man. I'm Mataji man. I'm going to change ISKCON single-handedly with my female brain. And I'm gonna change ISKCON. I'm gonna protect the children too, all while worshiping pedophile gurus. I'm gonna do that. And then we got Godfather of Love. It's a Godfather of Love. We got this freak. We got the freak of all freaks in here. God damn it! Oh man, we got this guy came up for air. He fuck. I talk real shit. You sit and whine. Oh yeah, what real shit? Real shit. I talk real shit. Oh, this is Wait, I got one for you.
I'm smart, not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
I gotta hear that again. This is Godfather of Love. This is Godfather of Love. Here he is.
I'm smart, not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
Yeah, you're the female Godfather of Love. You're no different. You're just as deluded as he is. Don't think you're different. Don't think you're any different. Don't think you're any different. You're just as nutty as all the nuts I put on this show. You're just as nutty as Hot Lips. You're just as nutty as Gora Hari. You're just as nutty as Harvard dumbass Goswami. You're just as nutty as Godfather of Love. You're fucking just like everybody else. What, is somebody threatening me? I talk real shit. You sit and whine. I want respect. I'm smart.
I'm smart, not like everybody says. Like dumb, I'm smart, and I want respect.
I'm smart and I want respect. It's kind of super friends. It's kind of super friends. Oh man, that is so funny. Oh my god. I hope so, man. I hope so. I'm gonna have to get security, cause I'm gonna have this freak looking. I'm gonna have this freak looking for me. This freak's gonna come traipsing through the jungle looking for me. Oh my god. Oh my god. You know what he looks like? You know what he looks like? He looks like
Man, I've got certain information, all right? Certain things have come to light, and, you know, has it ever occurred to you that instead of, running around blaming me, given the nature of all this new shit, this could be a lot more complex. I mean, it might not be just such a simple,
You know? Oh man. Oh, it's so much fun. So much fun with these freaks, man. It's like, it's almost like I just sit here and just troll these trolls. I just troll the trolls. I'm gonna have to rename the show. You troll the trolls. He looks like Andrew Tate. Oh my god. This is the best This is the best. I heard a dumbass goes, "I the real cheater." I know he's a. And this is the. I gotta tell you, this is the best show. This is, this is the best show ever. Oh, I don't want it to end. Yeah, I don't want it to end, but I do want to show. I do want to show how these guys are into with the children. It's always distributing these books to the children. And a knitting cult lady earlier was talking about how children don't know what's going on. They just don't know what's going on. Children just don't realize what's happening to them. They don't know they're being brainwashed. They don't know they're being indoctrinated. They don't know what's happening. They just don't. And so you go to the ISKCON page, and look, here it just shows you how they're constantly, this whole thing about books, Western, here, more, giving books to the children, giving books, Sankirtan, December Sankirtan Marathon, 10,000 book Sankirtan challenge. Let's go to the shopping mall and distribute 10,000 books, especially to the children. Why children? Because the children don't realize what's happening. They have this one. ISKCON Tucson finds Western holidays are powerful spiritual outreach. Yeah, all we do is we go whenever people are having a holiday or whatever it is, we go out and we distribute books to these people. And what's in these books? These brainwashing, pedophile, sexist, racist, pedophile books. And we go out and we distribute them. And whenever Christmas or any Western holidays, parades or anything, we go and we glom onto their parade or their whatever, Thanksgiving, Christmas, whatever it is. Let's go get our books out there. 10,000 books, 100,000 books. Here's another one. 2025 goal, 4.6 million Bhagavad Gitas. Want to give out all these Bhagavad Gitas, this bullshit Bhagavad Gitas. And I got this guy back again. This fucking piece of shit. I'm gonna put his face up there when I talk to him so I can see what I'm talking to. So I can see what I'm talking to. Talking to this guy. Okay? We're talking to this guy. Obviously, not y'all are lame as fuck. I'd rather be alone with no friends. Okay, so go be alone with no friends, man. We don't want your bullshit. You don't want our bullshit. We don't want your bullshit. All right? You're no holy man. You're no anything. You're not spiritual. You're not a holy man. You got that stupid shit on your face that don't make you nothing. It don't make you anything. You're not spiritual. And you know what? And I wouldn't mind having you as a friend if you weren't so fucking weird. You come in here yelling and screaming at me, telling me I'm a fucking this and a fucking that. I don't need that shit. Who the fuck are you? And you got all this bullshit, and you want to claim you're the godfather of love? And you got mental problems, man. And you're gonna come in here and go, oh, I'd rather be alone with no friends, trying to guilt trip me or guilt trip us? Hey, guilt trip me. And you got mental problems, man. You got problems. You need to fucking, you need help, man. And this chanting and this cult shit and putting that shit on your face ain't it. That ain't help. That ain't fucking help. You need real help. You need friggin' psychotherapy. That's what you need. Wah, boo-hoo. Yeah, you need, because you know what? If I ban you, and you're going to cry about that. You're going to be wah, wah, wah. No one likes me. No one loves me. I got no friends. I'd rather sit home and play with my dick than be a fucking social, normal person. No, fuck you. Who gives a shit? Nobody cares about you. Yeah, really. That's reality, dude. That's reality. You're a fucking weirdo. You need fucking mental help. That's all I'm going to say. That's it. You need fucking help. You need fucking help. You're a fucking weirdo. You need help. I ain't gonna, yay, love. Yeah, I ain't gonna, I ain't here for fucking, I ain't here to be your friend. I ain't here to give you love. I ain't here to be your friend. I'm here to warn people, stay out of this fucking cult. And if you don't like it, get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck. And more with this friggin' I'm smart shit. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm not dumb like everybody says. I'm smart.
I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb. I'm smart and I want respect.
Yeah, I like. He's just another example of how this cult will damage you, especially people that already have issues. Somebody already has mental issues, and I don't mean that, in a derogatory way. I'm someone who's got issues, and they get involved with this stuff. They get involved with this friggin' Krishna stuff, this Gaudiya Vaishnavism, and all of this weird brainwashing shit is not healthy. I'm telling you, it's not healthy. It's just not healthy. See, here you go. Look, he's going to chant more Ma Kali mantras so you can see her in your nightmares. And he has a smile emoji. Now, does that sound like a holy man? Does it sound like a holy man who wants to help people? Does that sound like somebody who wants to give spiritual advice? Somebody who's on another higher level of whatever? He's the godfather of love. Does that sound like something? He's mad at me, so now he's gonna chant mantras to Kali so she can terrorize me in my dreams. Does that sound like a normal person? Does that sound like a normal person to you?
I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb. I'm smart and I want respect.
That's what I'm talking about. I was in Vrindavan and I met this guy. He was actually in L.A. And he was a weirdo in L.A., but I didn't know him in L.A. But I'd see him. I'd see him on Watsika. And he was a strange guy. And, he was like this guy. Okay? He was like this guy. And I don't remember his name, but I'd see him on Watsika and he'd be walking around and he was kind of a big, imposing kind of guy. He was tall and he was kind of big. And he was weird, like this. And I'd see him in L.A. I'd see him. I'd see him in the community. I didn't know him, never talked to him. And then I'm in Vrindavan with my daughter, and we're in Vrindavan, and I'm at this guy's house. I'm with my Indian friend and my daughter, and we go to somebody's house, somebody else, my friend's friend, and there's some devotees there, Hare Krishna ISKCON devotees there. So it's like me, my daughter, another ISKCON devotee, and this weirdo guy. This weirdo guy is there. And I immediately recognized him. I was like, oh, hey, you're that guy. And I'd never talked to him ever in my life. I'd never talked to him. But I'm in Vrindavan, and there he is. And I'm like, hey, you're that, I know you, you're from L.A. And he recognized me. We recognized each other. And he was like, hey. And this guy was weird. He was just as weird as I thought he was. And he immediately starts talking about something. His personality was a lot like this guy, because he started talking about mantras or something, and nobody was really listening to him. Everybody else was talking, and he just kind of started talking, trying to get everybody's attention, and nobody was paying attention to him because everybody was in their own conversation. So he got all agitated. And he was like, and he turned to me, and he looked at me, like, one of those, like the drunk guy on the bus or something. He turned to me, and then he focused on me, like all his all his weirdness. And he starts telling me, hey, I know about these, like what he was trying to tell everybody, like they weren't listening. So he turned his attention to me. He starts telling me, hey, I know all these mantras and I can levitate myself and you got to read. And so he breaks out this book and I'm like, and I could see why nobody wanted to talk to him because the guy was friggin' weird. And he breaks out this book and he's like, yeah, you gotta, it says here, and he starts reciting this mantra, and he says, if when you say this mantra, you can rise up and you can float in the air, and then you can, and I'm losing interest in what he's saying, but the guy was friggin' insane. He's just insane. He's just insane, like this, and you get these vibes. You get these weirdos. You get these weird, they're just not normal people. And they get involved with this Krishna stuff. You know, it's like a person who's like into health food. And then they get like really into health food. And they're like, well, I don't eat that. And their whole life is revolves around food and health food and what they're eating, what other people are like, well, you shouldn't eat that. That's bad for you. I only eat this, and I only eat that, and and you shouldn't eat that, and why are you eating that? So those kind of people, right? If something goes on, something wacky happens in their brain, right? It's like they're just, and they get like that with this spiritualism, and this occultism, and all of a sudden it's like they're like out of their minds, out of their goddamn minds. Where they're hanging upside down so semen will go up into their brain and mix with the milk and make their brain smart and they can understand this. And I gotta put pressure on my taint so my prostate will, I don't know, all kinds of weird things because this semen retention is so important. And I'm gonna say my Gayatri. I'm gonna go under the Radhakund water, and I'm going to chant my rounds under the water, submerged in the Radhakund, because then, oh my God, the power, the mercy and the power is going to be over. I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to just, it's insane. It's nice to be here. Great to see you, Dagmar. I know it's going really late. It's really late for me, but I'm having a great time. Yeah, we're all saying goodbye. Thanks, Liam, saying goodbye to Dagmar. So that's how these people can get. They get so fanatical on this stuff. This guy with these mantras, he wanted to float around the room chanting these mantras to Hanuman. And yeah, you know, Godfather, I know, is weird stuff. Man, I'm telling you, this is not healthy. It's not healthy for a normal person. It's not healthy for someone who's not all together. It's just not. Hey, thanks for coming in, man. I'm so glad you're here. Great to see everybody. And yeah, Greg, thanks for coming in. I think I'm going to end it here. It's been a long night. I had some issues earlier, so I had to restart. But it was a lot of fun. We got Godfather of Love. Godfather of Love, look, man. Hey, I'm going to tell you right now, I hope you get the help you need, because you do need some help. I really do. I hope you get some help. And if you come back, man, maybe you can loosen up. Maybe you can loosen up, man. And you can add to the conversation. I don't know. In your mental state of mind, I watched a couple of your videos, man. In your mental state of mind, that's nothing I want to be around. I don't want to be around people like that. I'm sorry. If I wanted to be around people like that, I'd go back to ISKCON. Seriously, I'd go back to ISKCON. Hey, thank for joining in, man. I appreciate everybody joining in. It's really great. I'm having so much fun with everybody. I want to thank everybody for being here. I usually go through, do a roll call. Weird Planet Liam, Greg, Queen of Karma, absolutely. Thanks for being here, Queen. You're awesome. Everybody go check out Queen of Karma and Dagmar and Travis and Fake Human, of course. Fake Human is always man, it's not the same without fake human here. And Howard Johnson, absolutely Howard Johnson, and I don't know, did I say Tim and Gianna and Godfather? I'm gonna say thank you for joining in too, Godfather. And Leela Manjari, I hope you get the help you need. All of you Hare Krishnas out there that are in denial, that you know, I hope you get the help you need. I really do. I hope you get the help you need. If you need to reach out to me, you can. Except Godfather love, don't reach out to me. I don't need anything from you. But everybody else, thanks everybody for joining in. I appreciate all the love and everything. This is so great. I have so much fun doing this, and it's really therapy for me. I hope it's therapy for you guys. It's really therapy for me. I can't tell you how much this helps me with my recovery. It really does. And so I want to say thank you. I want to say to everybody, please have a great day, great night, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, and have some great luck wherever you are. Stay out of a cult. And for Godfather of Love and Leela Manjari, if you're still there, here you can get to see me when I was a Hare Krishna a long time ago. And I know it's going to freak you out, but yes, I was a Hare Krishna for 20 years. Thanks, everybody.